see what happens. So yeah, I'll just press the button and we'll get a word, and then I'll just...
Yeah, I think we are live now. It says your meeting. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll have you, well, why don't you introduce yourself to world?
Yeah. So hello everyone who is watching Emma's Facebook live page, and others will watch the recorded version as well. I'm Siddarth Venkatesh from Bangalore, India. I'm a part of, I'm rather learning and improvising with ICB, Improv Comedy Bangalore, and I'm super excited to do this with Emma.
Yay! Yeah. And it's very nice. It's very nice to meet you. Yeah, we were just saying we've sort of like seen each other in like Zoom rooms and bands and stuff like that, but actually like have our opportunity to play together. I'm really looking forward to it. It's great.
Oh yeah, me as well.
Good. Awesome. Well, my trusty, I want to call him my trusty steed. My trusty steed. I'm just going to press the button. Okay, the first word that I saw was recommendation. Recommendation. So we'll just take that and run for 10 minutes and see what happens.
See how it goes and have fun. Yeah, absolutely.
So I can't believe we've just become the top hotel recommended on TripAdvisor.
You know, our hard work has finally paid off. Yes. Absolutely. I never imagined this would ever happen.
I know. We've worked so hard on this hotel.
Oh my God, Adamant of ours, and you quit your job and helped with this.
I know. Well,
you must be feeling out of the world now.
Yeah. I was just, I mean, babe, when we married 5 years ago and you were talking to me about this dream that you had of just a beautiful, peaceful retreat hotel on the beach, and I just knew that I wanted to do that with you. Of course, spend the rest of my life with you, but I wanted this project to be ours, and it is, and I'm so proud of us.
Oh, I'm getting emotional.
Oh no,
you know, because
you will set me off.
Yeah. So I wouldn't have ever been able to do this without you, Mika. I mean, you were the inspiration for this. I might not have told you ever, but the reason I wanted to do a leisure hotel and settle down is because you were into yoga and nature. And I was like, maybe this will bring us together or something like that. And that's how it got off. And I'm so happy for it now.
Me too. It's the yin and the yang. Like you I mean,
absolutely.
You have so much experience in leisure and hotels, and I find peace with yoga, and I find peace with you, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's been such a joy, right? Those 5 years, and now we are the best hotel in town.
Oh my
God. So
God.
exciting.
Yeah.
We need to figure out a way to celebrate this, make it big and huge. And frankly, we didn't have that huge a wedding party of sorts. Yeah. And I want to make it up to you. And we're going to use this occasion and throw a large party, get everybody whom we know in to our hotel and celebrate it.
Yeah. You know, I do love that idea. I do. I mean, I'm happy to do that, darling. I am. But I also kind of just want me and you to have some time together, like to celebrate, because we've worked so hard. I mean, we have to snatch quick half hours, you know, with each other when we can. But can we? I was wondering if we could just sneak off somewhere and celebrate just the two of us, maybe.
Yeah, but you know what? Now I get it. That I saw that ad for like a hot balloon, and then that sails around the entire world, isn't it?
What?
Yeah.
You are such
And
a romantic. I have to say, this is one of the things I love about you. You have huge visions and schemes and ideas, which I love. But I was thinking just something low key. See, this is the thing, babe. You go for big, and you know, big celebrations, big hotel, big hot air balloon, round the world, and it's great. It's great.
yeah,
But honestly, sometimes, babe, I just want to go small. You know, just want to have the two of us just be,
ah,
you know, just quiet. Doesn't have to be big.
yeah,
Me and you, bottle of champagne.
yeah. We could do that. If you don't want all the big lovely things, we can do this as well. We'll do that. We'll do that. Not an issue. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is,
That's,
our job is very public facing. I mean,
yeah, that's
we
true.
you know, you're dealing with hotel clients every day and staff. I'm dealing with the yoga retreat hippies who are lovely. They are lovely. But
Yeah, we need our hippies too.
yeah,
But yeah, so if you're okay with just the two of us and just keeping it between us, yeah. So did you have anything in mind?
well, I mean, my cousin Roger's got the beach cabin, so we could just go to the cabin.
Ah, I'm not. I mean, I know it's a wonderful place, but Rogers, you know how I feel about him.
Yeah, but he
He,
won't be
he
there. I know he's a prick.
yeah,
I
sure.
mean, he won't be there, darling. He won't be with us.
Yeah. Well, couldn't we do something, not at that cabin?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I mean, uh, I mean, maybe we could just go and catch a movie and have a meal in a restaurant, something quiet like that. You know, we don't have to go big.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or can I cook the best dinner right here at our place for you?
Oh, you mean here in the hotel?
Yeah, we get rid of the chefs for a bit, and I say, I'm the owner of the hotel. The kitchen is mine. Let me work my magic. I know a couple of recipes, so it's not going to be tough.
Okay, okay. This is cool. I like where you're going with this. It's quiet, it's low key. That my only hesitation on that, darling, is that it would cost us a lot of money we'd have to pay, we'd have to shut down the restaurant, we'd have to pay off the chefs for the night. So just realistically, I mean, I know I'm always the realist, but just realistically, babe, that would cost us a lot of money to shut everything
Yeah.
down,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we are the yin and yang. You're realistic, and I have this vision. So yeah, we are the yin and yang.
You have the
Yes.
dream. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go watch a movie. We can do that. I mean, I don't like scary movies, but we can figure out one and watch it.
Yeah.
You know I am with scary movies, right?
I know. I mean, the, uh, it doesn't, I mean, they are my favorite type of film, but like, we don't have to, Of course, we don't have to do that. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
no! I would never want you to do something you didn't want to do for our celebration.
Yeah.
It's got to be
I mean,
mutual.
just talking about it, my heart is beating like hell. Those
Yeah.
movies. But I know it excites you. So I don't know if you want to do that, I can get off my comfort zone and go with you.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Well, yeah, but I kind of like, yeah, but I kind of want you to, I want you to be happy more than anything. Like, what we don't have to go and see a scary movie. Maybe that's just a rubbish idea. What would
Yeah.
you like, darling? What would you like that's kind of, yeah, realistic and low key?
Well, not a hot air balloon.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Yeah. Not the cabin at the beach. Not cooking food here for sure. You know what? Let's just take a walk along the river and
Oh,
at sunset, look at the stars and the skies. And, that's what we were doing 5 years before when we had nothing.
yes. Yes.
Would that be okay? I sort of probably like that idea.
I really like that idea. We could go to our favorite bench on the river and just watch the sun just glisten.
And the other day I went, I was passing by and they have painted that bench
What?
almost as if it was just for the two of us. What great timing. They seem to have painted that bench as well. It's brand fresh and new now.
Wow. What
Yeah.
color have they painted it? What color?
So I felt that it was like yellow and, I felt like, oh, white. But actually it's those Polish off-white color that goes so well with the lake in the background and the trees and the grass. Oh, it's fantastic. I think you'll love it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite color is a kind of off-white yellow. That was the color of my wedding dress.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that I think, that was expensive, wasn't it? But anyway, that's it.
It was. It
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
but it just sounds like this bench is perfect. And
Yes. And you know what we should do? I can ask my chef to cook up like a meal, or we can just take wine, 2 glasses,
yes.
maybe just do that and spend all of our time there.
That sounds amazing to me. Like it's low key, it's private, it's just me and you, it's the color palette of my wedding dress, it's the sunset. It's just sounds perfect.
Yeah, I mean, so I mean, it has everything that you like. So it's low key. It's your favorite color, as you said. It's your choice of your favorite bench. So so everything that you like, absolutely. It's yeah.
And if there was one thing, babe, that you would want to add just for you, because this sounds like this is kind of what I want and you're happy to do it. But what is that one thing that you would add to our celebration to make it special for you?
That, just hypothetically, actually, just thinking out loud. We could go and bungee jump from New Zealand. I mean,
I so wanted you. I'm so glad you did that. that for me was like the perfect ending. Like I just wanted that one thing that was just ginormous.
Oh, it was real fun,
Oh my God, that was so great. great, Siddarth. That was
Yeah,
so
I liked it. I liked it. I had a lot of fun. Thanks so much, Emma.
thank you. So great. Did you like? I love the fact that we found the game like pretty quick, like that.
Yeah.
You have all of these huge ideas,
Yeah, and then
and I'm just like this boring realist.
I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, I mean, I was just wondering how to heighten it next. And I actually wanted at some point in my life to do this bungee jumping, but then I got like shit scared. So I was like, let me throw it out there at least in a 10-minute scene.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's so
Nice.
cool. I mean, that I think that's yeah, that's the thing. Like, if we're scared of stuff in real life, we can bring it into scenes and like
Yeah,
act it out, live it out
absolutely.
in this world. Yeah.
And in improv, it gets yes-anded, so even better.
Yeah, that's so true.
So nice.
And
Yeah.
I didn't want to like, it's so interesting, the yes and thing, isn't it? Because it's sometimes quite hard when you're teaching beginners it's kind of sometimes a challenge to kind of communicate the subtleties of yes and, because for example, in that scene, you were suggesting all of these things and I was saying no, like, well, my character was saying, no, that's too big. But as an improviser, I was saying yes. I'm like, yes, this is a good game. Let's dig deep on this game.
Absolutely,
you know
absolutely.
what I mean?
So technically, even though it sounds you're saying no, but actually there's an acceptance that, this is where we're going to be heading. So let's leave that and go next. Let's heighten it, or whatever.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think that's that's one of the things that I love about improv. I mean, is that one can, for me, in my mind, there is a separation between an improviser saying yes and a character saying no. So it's absolutely fine. Like if a character says no to the big bungee jump idea, the improviser is still saying yes.
Yeah, because which is normal in life. I mean, it's not as if we need to 100% say yes to everything and do it. If somebody says jump into a well, we're not going to be doing that. So yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's so, I love that. I think especially when like you begin to play it, like you begin to discover what the game is, then I think like doing the opposite of what your character's scene partner says is great. Right. So if your character's scene partner says calm down, then as the improviser to go big.
Yeah.
It's
then that's like, just like a little bit of tension and conflict that can get resolved eventually. Yeah.
And then the heightening happens,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so cool. So you guys are IC Bangalore. That's your
yes. So I'm sort of learning. I started learning last year, around 15 months, just more than a year, from Improv Comedy Bangalore. And so I've been with them and learning and improvising and doing these online things. So now it's sort of absolutely taken off. But yeah, before that, it was we used to meet probably a couple of times a month or something in jam and stuff like that.
Wow, that's like you're so good. You're so talented. If you've only been improvising for 15 months or so, that's.
Yeah, so you're as good as your scene partner. So obviously it's.
Well, as Jay Suko says, I'm just a mirror. So,
he's really good as well. Yeah.
You've done quite a few collaborations with people online since lockdown. So who have you been?
So I started off, I think, with was it Jonathan Nugent, and then Ari, and then Jay. So I'm just looking for these opportunities just to see and try to push the envelope, learn, because if not now, then when, right? Because this is when I can, meet and connect with somebody like you who's absolutely brilliant, and Jay and all these folks. So I'm just looking out for such opportunities to imbibe as much and act like a sponge, and try to learn and as much as possible in these times.
If not now, when is such a good phrase. It's exactly right.
Absolutely.
This is the time now. Yeah.
So we never planned for this, so at least may as well take advantage of whatever technology
Yeah.
Just,
And do you go to like online jams and stuff like that? So, like tell me
yeah.
some of your favorite ones that you like to go to.
So, okay. So recently I attended Liverpool comedy session with Monica. That was fantastic, by the way. I must tell everybody. But otherwise, generally I jam with Zigzag Improv with Sandra Lynn. I think she was also there in that particular
Yeah,
Monica
she comes to my
session.
sessions. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just, I just love the style of her.
Great.
Otherwise, it's like bits and bobs of, because sometimes these jams are so popular, they just get full.
Yeah.
So I just figure out which one is free and stuff like that. So I think on Tuesdays, there's something with the nursery. And a couple of times I've also done it with Michelle Gillette, who's improv Milwaukee.
Yeah, my favorite. I love her.
Your scene was fantastic with her. I think I fell out of my chair just looking at that. That's it.
Yeah,
wonderful.
Great.
Yeah. So I just keep on doing this mix and match and random stuff. Just to, yeah.
This is just so great, isn't it, to learn? I mean, and of course I'm still learning. We're all still learning. So I just love like you say, like a sponge, just taking on the influences from so many great improvisers and teachers. I mean, Monica Gaga, you mentioned, Sandra Lynn, she's brilliant. Michelle, the guys at the nursery, there's just so many great opportunities to sponge it all up.
Yeah, absolutely. And hopefully when this is all over, most of you guys can come to India and we can, whether as a part of a festival or whatever.
We're going to have one huge, immense jam, probably with some bungee jumping, and we'll arrive by hot air balloon.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's just going to be immense, yeah.
Sure, we'll do that.
If you were to give yourself your beginner improv self, so on the kind of very first few weeks of you trying improv, if you were to give yourself some advice from where you are now, what might you say?
So for me, I'm still sort of grappling with it, but being in the head too much is very natural because and especially because that's what I've been doing all my life, trying to be analytical and dissecting stuff. But the essence of improv is to not do that and be in the moment and spontaneous, which I've been learning. I'm still sort of grappling with it, but I would have told myself, keep calm. This is going to be okay. Even if you fail, it's not an issue because that's what the fun is all about. Initially, I wasn't like that. I was like, oh God, I should speak this properly. I should tell this proper joke and this and that. Now I've sort of figured that out.
That's so cool. That's such good advice. It's like, just keep cool. It'll be okay. It's all right. It's all right if it doesn't work out, Just brilliant advice. Brilliant.
Yeah. That is essential for me. Yeah, true.
So if people wanted to find you on Facebook or find your groups, your teams, where can I signpost people to?
So I'm as Siddarth Venkatesh on Facebook. And my group is I improvise with, I'm a part of IC Bangalore. So it's icbangalore.com or it's Improv Comedy Bangalore on Facebook. So yeah, this is where I'll be available, if at all.
Great. I'm just noting that down, but I already know. I already knew that. But I don't know why I was writing it down, because I actually already knew that.
Great.
Awesome. Thank you so much for playing, Siddarth. It's been so nice.
Thank you, Emma, for doing this. Thanks. It was so lovely. Thanks so much.
I'll stop the live feed now so we can say goodbye to the world.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Tra, 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 tra.